Hunting gear. What do you need to hunt? As a prospective hunter, it's easy to become overwhelmed by all the options when it comes to hunting gear. There are so many products designed to make hunting easier or make it a better experience, but you'll also likely have a budget, especially as a first-time hunter. It comes down to wants and what you really need. With most hunters opting to begin hunting with a scoped rifle, here are some necessities as well as some basic things to consider. First, you will need a quality rifle and one that fits you well. It should be chambered in a caliber appropriate for the game that you're hunting and be both accurate and reliable. Feed your rifle with ammunition in the correct caliber and designed for hunting game. We also have a video on how to choose the right caliber and ammunition for your rifle for even more information. You'll need an optic, and depending on your rifle, a mount and rings. Quality of glass really sets optics apart, and scopes can even be more expensive than your rifle. This is sometimes surprising to many new hunters. With many different options, optic shopping can be overwhelming. A good place to start are well-known brands with optics in their hunting line. Digging a little deeper here, the reticle inside the optic, how you aim, is another thing to think about. Some reticles are simple crosshairs, while others are more complicated with holdover lines and illumination. It all comes down to your shooting experience and preference. You'll also need to choose how much magnification you want to, and some optics have fixed magnification, where others allow you to adjust how close or how far your target appears inside the glass. More magnification makes your target look bigger and easier to shoot, but too much can make locating game through the scope difficult. Most big game rifle hunters will take shots within 200 yards using optics with a low-end magnification ranging from a 1 to 2.5 power and a high-end magnification from 4 to 10 power. Let's talk blaze orange. By taking a hunter safety course, you'll learn specific requirements for your state, but most new hunters will need to invest in blaze orange outer clothing. And I'm not talking just any orange outer garment. Blaze orange is very specific and neon bright. Some regulations require a percentage of your body be covered in orange, where others are less strict and even allow a hunter pink option. A blaze orange vest worn over lightweight clothing for hot hunting days and large enough to fit over cold weather clothing is a great, inexpensive option. An adjustable blaze orange cap with a brim to shield your eyes from the early morning sun for warmer days can be easily resized to fit over a balaclava for when it's cold. Speaking of variable climates, you may be hunting in 70 degrees or hotter on some days, and snow in others. Plan your clothing choices wisely. Layering garments will allow you to adjust to temperatures and conditions as necessary. Though camouflage may seem necessary for rifle hunters and can make hunting easier, it is not a requirement. If you're in a blind or hunting from a natural blind behind brush and vegetation that breaks up your pattern, camouflage may not even matter. It's far more important that you're comfortable, especially warm and dry enough to continue to hunt. Rain gear and proper footwear are other investments to consider. If there's a chance you could be hunting in the rain, you will greatly appreciate quality wet weather gear. Don't overlook your feet either. Many hunters wear a hiker boot suitable for different terrains and, depending on their climate, waterproof and insulated as well. Scout where you'll be hunting in advance to help you make the best clothing and footwear choices. Even if you'll be hunting close to a camp or a vehicle, it's a good idea to have a hunting pack. This can be a simple, no-frills backpack. Carry your license or permit and tags, water, food, a first aid kit, compass, flashlight or headlamp, and other emergency gear. You can also stash maps, a camera, and necessary equipment for processing your game in the field. Finally, some additional accessories that can make all the difference in your hunting success. You may want to invest in some shooting sticks. They help you create a supported position by stabilizing your rifle in the field. Keep in mind that you'll need to practice not only shooting from sticks, but also setting them up easily, quietly, and quickly. Many hunters also like to invest in quality binoculars. They can be very useful, especially for Western hunting where it can be tough to spot game over long distances. Whether you're making your purchases in person or online, don't be afraid to ask questions. Read reviews on gear to help you decide on the best purchases. And after your first season, you'll have a much better idea of what to expect and what to add to your hunting gear. Beyond any additional products you may purchase, know that experience is the best teacher. You'll learn the most from being in the field or in the woods.